On my left. What's up?
What's up, kids? All right. It's a gym that got great energy, great people. Every world champion has been inside of here. I'm talking about Zab, Judah, Floyd, Muhammad Ali has come here. Heather Hardy. I mean, it's so many great fighters that train here. And then my second coach is from here. Adon Zaxby, that's my guy. We worked so hard on that right hand that dropped Danielle Perkins. We're going to work on some other shots that's going to drop this other girl.
Can I ask you about that? Just because he was telling me that one of the things that he was working on is closing your hands better at the point of impact and getting more power. And that's why we've seen, since you stepped up to heavyweight, you know, you've been dropping girls and you stopped one of them. Tell me about like just what you've learned and just the evolution of developing your power.
Well, me and Coach John have been working on it for years. I think adding Coach John back to the equation, he brings that Brooklyn energy, and he's just like very like strict. You know, I can throw 20 great combinations, but then if one of the punches is wrong, he's like, yo, on that right hand, you didn't have your hand closed. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you caught me there. So he more of just keep me mindful of it. And I think 6 eyes is better than 4. You know, so me and Coach John been together like so many years. But Coach John bring like a different set of eyes, and you know he's way more brutal. I feel like he's harder on me than Coach John. I feel.
How you doing? Basketball, drop the heat. What do you think about your legacy beyond the titles after you retire and everything? What do you think your legacy is gonna leave?
I hope my legacy is that I fought everybody. I wasn't scared of nobody, and that I smoked everybody who they put in front of me. That's what I want my legacy to be.
Okay.
You know, I feel like coming out the Olympics 2 times, having 2 gold medals, I should have came out the gate making $1 million, but that didn't happen. But with that, I still fought the best. I still gained the world title, and I went to 5 different weight divisions to do it. And right now, I'm the only 4-time undisputed champion. So I think my legacy is great.
I love that for you. When it's all said and done, do you see yourself coaching, promoting, and staying involved in the sport in any way?
Yeah, I definitely want to coach. I definitely want to promote. I'm already promoting. I promote Sammy Worthington. She's from Louisville, Kentucky. She's ranked #1 at 120 pounds. I'm just getting her ready to where next she can fight against the winner out of Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor.
Okay. I got one more question for you. You faced a lot of adversity in and out the ring. What's the toughest adversity that you faced that you've gone through, because you are a woman in this boxing world and you're doing really good?
I think the toughest thing that I faced outside the ring has been just winning an Olympic gold medal and then not getting my just due. I think that was the toughest thing for me, but I think I endured it, I conquered it, and I just continue moving forward.
Thank you.
How you doing? One question. During your fights, what flips the switch for you to go for the kill?
What flips the switch for me inside the ring? Well, I think that the flip is switched in camp. You know, having to lose the weight, having to eat healthy, having to be so disciplined. When I get into the fight, it's like I have to do all this because of you. So I'm kind of angry and pissed off about that already. So they be having to pay for that.
Thank
you.
What's the biggest misconception people have about women's boxing? Because you prove everybody wrong every time you get into the ring.
The biggest misconception?
Yes.
That we don't have fans.
Yeah, okay.
That's the biggest misconception.
Just like the WNBA, for sure.
Yeah, it's like, I sold out 12,000 seats at LGA last time I was there. I just sold out Flint, Michigan when I was there. I put asses in seats, and I got one of the hypest crowd in boxing when I fight. Out of all the male fighters, if you come to my fight up in Detroit, it's like no other. So I think that's the misconception that they have, that, oh, nobody's coming to see the women. Well, I don't know about the other women, but me, they coming out, they buying t-shirts, they buying hats, they cheering, they chant and whoop that trick throughout the rounds. Like, Detroit be in tune with me.
Thank you.
Maybe Johnny Boy Boxing at Fight Hakeem or something. I just want to ask you, do you think after you've been dominating boxing so much, are you going to go back to MMA and go over there because there's no competition for you in boxing?
I don't know about it's not no competition for me in boxing because all these hoes can get whooped. All these girls can get whooped. So it's a lot of competition. I just got to go a few different weight classes. And I'm willing to go to these weight classes if these girls are willing to fight me. You know, but MMA, I did my work there. I proved everybody wrong. I beat girls who was brown belts. you know, had all this background on the ground. I beat them, and now I'm done with it. I'm gonna focus on my boxing career.
All right, then Teofimo Lopez, he said the N-word or he said liquor. What was it? What did you think that he said?
I don't know, but whichever one, hopefully he take that up with God and he be a good person. But nobody should be saying those type of words if they're not from where we're from.
Hey, Claressa Jay with Sportbox TV official. How are you? So we had saw once you posted about the fight that Lainey Daniels said that she was starstruck and she was down to take a beating. But yesterday I saw an interview where you said that she had DM'd you and then now it became personal. Can you tell us what that message was?
Yeah, she just told me that, you know, yeah, she's a little scared of me, but she can beat me in a fight. That she can beat me. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I think that it's very like bold and, you know, cocky of her, which I like. I like that she come with that confidence, but I'm a confidence breaker. So I look forward to her coming and putting her best foot forward. And even her coach has been saying, you know, oh, he got a good game plan for it, and that I got flaws. The GOAT don't have no flaws.
Absolutely.
Not
And
inside the ring.
with Daniel, what do you think is going to pose the biggest threat to you from what you know about her game plan?
What's going to pose a threat to me?
Yeah.
I mean, I think anybody that got self-belief is very, very powerful. She believes in herself. And then I think that she hasn't lost in 2 years. She lost early in her career and now she's been undefeated. So when you get into your undefeated era, you're really hard to beat. Like, you don't have no back down. I think I'm going to have to do a little bit extra to break her mentally and then break her down physically.
Thank you, Chris.
USA Boxing hasn't been able to produce gold medals since one in 2012 and one in 2016. Do you have any advice for the young women coming up who are trying to follow in your footsteps and achieve that kind of gold medal success? And I know other countries allow professionals to compete for their national teams. USA doesn't. Do you think that USA should change that?
So the first part of your question is my advice to the Olympic team to become Olympic champions. USA Boxing needs to invite out the Olympic champions to help give advice to the guys and to the girls who want to become Olympic champions. I think being an Olympic gold medalist, like, it's more about your mental than it is your physical. And I think that that's what's missing when it comes to USA Boxing. You know, I think that I had a different mental than everybody else, and that's how I won 2 Olympic gold medals, even though it had never been done before. Should they allow boxers who are pro to come back to the Olympics? Absolutely. Let me come back. Let me come back. I'm the only one that did it twice. If America wants to get another Olympic gold medal, you put Claressa Shields in the 2028 LA Olympics. That's what you do.
So you would do it?
Hell yeah. It ain't about, everybody want money, but 3 Olympic gold medals? Oh my God, I already be stunting with the 2. I changed the 3 quick.
Last question, guys.
Is there any thing that you would change in the women's sports right now? In the women's combat sports, it's changing every year. I feel like there's new rules, new stuff that's going on. Any rules or anything that you would change in the future for women's combat sports? Okay, cool.
Oh, I mean, I would make everything equal. You know, if we
payment,
fight,
all of that.
Yeah, payment, fight time. I believe that women boxing should be 12 rounds right now for 2 minutes, and then we can work our way up to 3 minutes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or even 10 rounds for 3 minutes.
Okay.
And then we can work our way up to the 12 minute for the 3 rounds.
All right, so you would change the format.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think that 10 2-minute rounds is like, we need those world championship rounds, which is round 11 and 12.
Yes.
And I feel like if they add that, we would have, we already have action-packed fights. It just makes it closer to us getting equal to the men.
Okay.
And I think that we're very capable of doing that.
Thank you, Claressa.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Y'all don't know, this is Veronica Jeffries, okay? One of the Gleasons legends. My girl right here, she's been putting on Veronica way before I ever came along.